Respectfully welcome Samdach, honorable speakers, heads and members of delegates, distinguished guests, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to invite you to continue the first plenary session, Advancing the Global Architecture for Peace, Peacebuilding, Reconciliations and Tolerance, Synergies of Governments, Parliaments and Civil Society. I would like to introduce our chair for these sessions, His Excellency Ojboret, His Excellency Mr. Ojboret, Vice President of the Senate of the Kingdom of Cambodia, and co-chair with His Excellency Dr. Epinet Jeong Sende, Fifth Vice President of the Transitional National Councils of Chart. And I also like to introduce our esteemed speakers who are joining on us on this session as well. We'd like to introduce His Excellency Mr. Angelo Farugier, Speaker of the House of Representatives of Malta. He will be joining us as he sent his video recording. And we have with us His Excellency Dr. Chang Sik Yang, Chairman of the International Association of Parliamentarians for Peace, AIPP. And we also have our speakers and experts, His Excellency Mr. Prak Sokhom, Deputy Prime Minister, the Minister of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperations of the Kingdom of Cambodia. We have with us His Excellency Mr. Masaharu Kono, former Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of Japan. And we have His Excellency Mr. Kim Jin-pyo, Chairman of the Global Innovation Studies, former Speaker of the National Assembly of Republic of Korea. And last but not least, Her Excellency Mrs. Chia Liang, Prosecutor General of the Supreme Court of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Without further ado, I would like to hand this floor to our chair, His Excellency Mr. Ojboret, Vice President of the Senate of the Kingdom of Cambodia, and our co-chair, His Excellency Dr. Epinet Jeong Sende, Fifth Vice President of the Transitional National Council of Chart. Chairs and co-chair, please.
Very good afternoon. Samdach Royal Highness, honorable speakers and vice speakers, and the honorable senator and member of the parliament. My co-chair, Excellency Dr. Epinet Jeong Sende, Vice President of the Transitional Council of Chad, co-chair of the first plenary meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very delighted to extend our most profound appreciation and warmest greeting to you all for taking your time to actively attending the 11th plenary session of the IPTP and this first session to share our experiences and aspiration for living together in peace, harmony, and tolerance. In this part 2 of session 1, due to the time constraint, we will appreciate it highly if you could accommodate your speeches accordingly. We have an amazing list of speakers and permanent presenter for our session 1, including five remarks by Speaker of the House of Representatives of Malta via video recording, Vice President of the National Assembly of Laos, Vice President of the National Assembly of Angola, President of Centrist Democrat, the International CDI, and Vice President of International Conference of Asia Political Party, ICAP. In the second part of the session, we will have 4 expert presentations on key pertinent topics, including peacekeeping and the peacemaking experience in Cambodia, peace on the Korean Peninsula, and transitional justice. Now, may I invite Excellency Angelo Ferrugria, Speaker of the Malta National Assembly, to deliver a keynote remark via pre-record video. Thank you.
Excellency President of the National Assembly of the Kingdom of Cambodia, Excellency President of the Global Council for Tolerance and Peace, Ajawan, Excellency President of the International Parliament for Tolerance and Peace, honorable members, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor and profound gratitude that I send this message today, representing the people of Malta at this prestigious 11th plenary session of the International Parliament for Tolerance and Peace, hosted in the Kingdom of Cambodia. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the government and people of Cambodia for extending their warm hospitality and for providing us, albeit through technological means, with the opportunity to come together in pursuit of a shared and noble cause, the establishment of a lasting peace, dignity, and justice for all humanity. Today marks a pivotal moment in our collective history as we unite under the banner of Peace Charter for the People and the Planet. This charter, adopted through the consensus of all participating nations, representing our steadfast commitment to universal solidarity and partnership for peace, harmony, and dignity. The adoption of this Peace Charter is a testament to our shared understanding that the colleagues and the challenges that we are facing humanity today are not bound by borders, and thus the solutions we seek must also transcend the confines of nations and regions. We have collectively agreed to work towards a broad agenda that touches upon the most pressing issues of our time, that is, conflict prevention, economic cooperation, transitional justice, food and energy security, climate change, environmental sustainability, and of course, the fundamental role of women in the pursuit of peace and security. Let us reflect for a moment on the importance of conflict prevention. Around the world, countless lives continue to be lost in senseless violence and war. Our efforts to prevent conflict must go beyond our diplomatic gestures or peacekeeping operations. We must seek to address the root of causes of conflict: inequality, injustice, and the erosion of human rights. The Peace Charter recognizes that the lasting peace can only be achieved when we build societies that are resilient, inclusive, and just. It is our responsibility to ensure that peace is not only the absence of war, but the presence of fairness and opportunity for all. Equally crucial is the call for economic cooperation. We live in an increasingly interconnected world, and yet we are too often divided by disparities in wealth and also opportunity. By working together, we can foster an environment where nations collaborate, share resources, and leverage their collective strengths for the common good. Economic cooperation is not merely without trade and commerce. It is about creating pathways for sustainable development that leave no one behind. In parallel, the Peace Charter highlights also the importance of transitional justice, a process through which societies heal from the scars of past atrocities. For many nations, the wounds of historical injustice remain deep and unresolved. Transitional justice is not only about accountability, but also about reconciliation, healing, rebuilding trust within the communities that have been fractured by violence and oppression. So by embracing this principle, we show our commitment to human dignity and to ensuring that the mistakes of the past do not define our future. What we have witnessed in the Middle East is the speed-up lesson in the illusionary nature of international law. Unfortunately, it seems that human rights are not universal and international law is arbitrarily applied. Another key pillar in the Peace Charter is the urgent need for food and energy security. In today's world, access to these fundamental resources remains out of reach for too many people. As we face the growing challenges posed by climate change and geopolitical instability, ensuring access to safe, nutritious food and sustainable energy is essential for maintaining peace and fostering social stability. We must also recognize the pressing importance of climate and environmental security. The environment does not respect borders, and the impact of climate change is felt globally, affecting the most vulnerable communities. So as leaders, we have a duty to protect our planet and its resources for future generations. The Peace Charter affirms that sustainable development and environmental protection are not merely aspirational goals, but imperatives for our survival and prosperity. Lately, and perhaps most importantly, the Peace Charter highlights women, peace and security. Women are not only victims of conflict, they are also the powerful agents of change and crucial actors in peace building and conflict resolution. So by ensuring the full and equal participation of women in all aspects of peace and security, we are strengthening and collective capacity to address the challenges of today and tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, the adoption of this Peace Charter represents a bold step forward in our shared journey towards a world where peace, justice, and dignity are the birthright of every individual. It is now incumbent upon us, parliamentarians, leaders, and citizens, to take the principle enshrined in this Charter and turn them into concrete actions. We must work together across political, cultural, and geographical divides in order to create a world where tolerance, mutual respect, and cooperation are not exceptions, but the rule. In closing, I call upon each of us to reaffirm our commitment to these principles, to embrace the spirit of unity that underpins this Charter, and to forge ahead with determination, courage, and hope. Together, we can build a future of peace, prosperity, and shared responsibility for the planet and for all its inhabitants. In a world which is increasingly independent, our global efforts should be driven by value, justice, and democracy. It is equally important to ensure that everyone has access to an equal standard of life and has certain shared global values. Effective blindness to global challenges and injustice is never and is not an option. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency Angelo Ferreira, for your insightful remark. Now, I am honored to invite Excellency Dr. Chang Shik-yuan, Chairman of Association of the Parliamentarians for Peace, IPAP, to deliver a remark. Please, Excellency.
Session Chair, His Excellency Boris, Excellencies, distinguished leaders, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor and privilege to address you today on building lasting peace through cooperation. The International Association of Parliamentarians for Peace, established by Dr. Hak Ja-han Moon, Seoul, and Korea, stands firmly on the principles that humanity is one global family under God, a fundamental truth that guides our mission in advancing the global architecture of peace. We have participated in a number of consultations on the development of the Peace Charter. We congratulate the IPTP on this historic 11th conference, and the Senate President, His Excellency Hun Sen, the Prime Minister Hun Manet, and His Excellency Sosiara, the President of IPTP, and His Excellency Al Jawan, President of GCTP, for this charter. There will be pivotal role for the future of global peace. Today, challenges from climate change and pandemics to economic inequality and conflict resolution demand a unique approach to peace building. The IAPP, in support of IPTP, has demonstrated that success requires the participation, preparation of all sectors of society working alongside global parliamentarians. Our implementation of interdisciplinary cooperation between state and non-state actors have proven invaluable in achieving peace and reconciliation. Ladies and gentlemen, let me outline 4 key principles that form the cornerstone of our approach. First, peace initiatives must be rooted in universal values and ethical principles. The IAPP's emphasis on family values, moral leadership, and interfaith cooperation provides a solid foundation for sustainable peace-building efforts. Second, religious leaders and faith-based organizations must be integral participants in the peace process. Their moral authority and grassroots network make them invaluable partner in fostering reconciliation. Particularly when political engagement falters, they can maintain dialogue across faith boundaries, even in time of political deadlock. Third, stable families and communities, and fundamental to achieving lasting peace. They serve as the building blocks of peaceful society and primary school of love, harmony, and understanding. Fourth, value-based leadership must permeate all sectors of society. Our focus on character education and moral leadership development creates leaders capable of guiding humanity toward lasting peace. We have already seen concrete results through initiatives such as the Peace Road Project, which builds bridges, tunnels between nations, and our International Leadership Conference, which facilitates meaningful dialogue between political leaders, academic, and religious figures. The World Summit series have demonstrated how diverse stakeholders can generate innovative solutions to global challenges. In fact, to facilitate this cooperation and to reduce tension on the Korean Peninsula, we are going to call a dialogue, an ongoing forum called the Asia-Pacific Union Forum, as well as planning speakers conference as well during the summit 2025 on early April, Seoul, Korea. To strengthen these initiatives, we propose 3 key measures. One, establishing robust institutional mechanisms that integrate religious and civil society leaders into policy-making process. Second, expanding programs that promote intercultural and interreligious understanding, building a UPF's successful model of interfaith dialogue in the Middle East over the decades. 3, leverage digital technology to create inclusive platforms for cooperation while nurturing young leaders to drive economic revolution without losing the essential human connection vital for peace building. Distinguished colleagues, we stand at a critical juncture in human history. The synergy between government, parliament, and civil society has never been more crucial. Our vision of one global family transcending barriers of nationality, ethnicity, and religion provides a compelling framework for action. The path forward requires us to combine our spiritual wisdom with practical capabilities, moral values with technical advancement, and individual initiatives with collective efforts. Let us unite in this noble cause, drawing inspiration from IPTP, UPF, and IAPP. Together, we can create a world where interdependence, mutual prosperity, and universal shared values are not just ideals, but living realities for all members of our human family. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency Dr. Chang Zik-yang, for your meaningful remark. With this remark, I would like to inform you that we conclude the first part of our session 1 for this afternoon. Your Excellency, maybe you have been aware that some of our colleagues have left because he has another engagement. So now for the second part of our session, we will have the expert presentation So first, I am very pleased to invite Her Excellency Prasakon, Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, to make a presentation about the peacekeeping under the United Nations auspice from a Cambodia experience as the recipient of the peacekeeping and provider of the peacekeeping force globally. Excellency Prasakon, please, you have the floor.
Thank you, Co-Chair, Your Excellency Ekbarat, Vice President of the Senate, Dr. Sunday, Co-Président de cette session, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, esteemed members of the IPTP, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I was asked to speak on a topic of great importance nowadays as wars and armed conflicts are ravaging many parts of the world. This morning, Samdech Teochew Hun Sen, President of the Senate, shared with us his personal, unique, and invaluable experience on the making of peace, as well as his travel toward peace. The journey was long, difficult, complicated, with tremendous pressure from inside as well as from outside. But the reward of all this effort and sacrifices made was glorious, thanks to his win-win policy. Peace at last and peace until now. Samdech also talked about the post-war period, a period of reconstruction, poverty alleviation, the search for justice, the building of our young democracy, and among many other topics, our contribution to global peace through Cambodia's Blue Beret. And I am honored today to deliver this intervention and share with you Cambodia's experience on UN peacekeeping operation. 12 years after the departure of the UN Blue Helmets from the country, Cambodia made the decision to contribute to global peace by sending our own peacekeepers at the request of the UN Secretary General. Like Cambodia once did, many countries are still affected by war, internal conflict, and human suffering. Those nations too seek peace, reconciliation, and stability, conditions that are essential for reconstruction and development. But taking the decision is one thing. Implementing it is another one. It was, I would call it, an adventure in an unknown terrain. What was the criteria for the UN peacekeeping, for example? Among other questions, how to convert military demining to civilian demining, where and how to train our future peacekeepers, how to prepare them for a mission nobody knows about in a different continent, a different country with different language, religion, customs, food, climate, and far, very far from home. These soldiers, many of them coming from rural areas, will fly thousands of kilometers to an unknown country for an unfamiliar mission. There were so many uncertainties, but one thing was certain. All of them wanted to go. All of them wanted to contribute to peace, wanted to save life and limbs, because it was about demining. And as the chair of the coordinating committee since day one until last year, for 18 years, I gave them 3 instructions, 3 recommendations, or even orders. 1, I told them, be professional in what you are doing. Because it was about demining, and a fraction of second of a small mistake can cause an accident. B, discipline. 2, be disciplined. Execute the order of your commander, your general. And I told them a joke from the French military. The French military said there is only 2 rules in the military. The first rule is the general is always right. And the second rule, when the general is wrong, apply rule 1. And third, be respectful with country laws and people. So, 12 years after the departure of the UN, we sent our first company of deminers to Sudan. Mine clearance was what Cambodia excelled at, and the expertise, professionalism, discipline, dedication, and contribution of our deminers earned them international recognition. Building on their success in Sudan, Cambodian peacekeepers have since participated in a variety of missions in different countries. Today, Cambodia has deployed up to nearly 10,000 peacekeepers in 12 UN missions across 10 countries: Sudan, South Sudan, Chad, the Central African Republic, Lebanon, Cyprus, Syria, Mali, Yemen, and Congo. Our contribution has expanded from demining to include engineering, construction, level 2 hospital, military police, improvised explosive devices, or IED, military observers and staff officers. Cambodia ranked 25th among the 121 troop contributing countries and is third in ASEAN, following Indonesia and Malaysia. I would like also to note that our women peacekeepers rank 2nd in Asia. Peacekeeping is a noble undertaking, but it does come with a cost as well. Since our participation, we have lost 11 Cambodian peacekeepers, and 16 of them were wounded. Cambodia has decided to present its candidature to the Organizational Committee of the United Nations Peacebuilding Commission in the General Assembly category for the term of 2025-2026 at the election to be held next month. So let me appeal to the international community to support our candidature. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, before I end my intervention, I wish to highlight what peace dividend has brought for our country. First, peace and stability has allowed Cambodia to focus on economic and social development. From 1999 to the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, Cambodia enjoyed an average annual economic growth rate of over 7%. We achieved the status of a lower middle income country by 2015, reduced poverty to below 10%, and increased our literacy rate from 39% in 1991 to 85.5% in 2019. Export of textile, footwear, and travel goods grew from nearly nothing to over $10 billion. In 1993, Cambodia had limited access to electricity, but by 2020, 97% of villages had power. We built over 15,000 kilometers of road, and more than 20 bridges over major rivers. These are clear indicators of the profound connection between peace and development. Second, peace has enabled Cambodia to integrate regionally and internationally, fostering economic cooperation, trade, and investment. We joined ASEAN in 1999 and have since become an active member, successfully chairing the association in 2022. That was our third chairmanship. This year, we will also celebrate 2 decades of our accession to the World Trade Organization. Third, peace at home has allowed Cambodia to extend its contribution to peace building abroad. In addition to our peacekeeping efforts, Cambodia has shared its expertise with other countries, helping deminers from Europe and Latin America. We have also worked diligently to support Myanmar, a member of our ASEAN family, in its journey toward peace and national reconciliation. As we look to the future, Cambodia will continue to play an active and committed role in UN peacekeeping operation, further strengthening our dedication to global peace and security. We will continue to support international efforts aimed at resolving conflicts and advancing peace around the world. On this final note, I wish everyone a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency Prasakon. On behalf of everyone in attendance here, I would like to express our heartfelt thanks for your insightful presentation on Cambodia experiences in participating in the peacekeeping operation under the UN auspice. We appreciate the valuable perspective you share, which have deepened our understanding of the vital role peacekeeping plays in fostering stability and reconciliation. Thank you once again. And I would like now to invite Her Excellency Mr. Masaharu Kono, former Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of Japan. Please, Excellency, you have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My beloved friend, Rich Pollitt, he is the chair, and also distinguished parliamentarians, distinguished leaders of Cambodia, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Well, today, I was very much inspired by the former Prime Minister Hun Sen's lecture to us, very lengthy lecture. And I would like to take you back to 30 plus years ago, what happened here in Cambodia and our encounter, the Japanese government's encounter with then Prime Minister Hun Sen. And this is only a part of the peace process which is described by Prime Minister Hun Sen in a very comprehensive manner, but I would like to explain the small piece of the jigsaw puzzle for the Japanese contribution to the peace in Cambodia. Japan was deeply involved in the peace process in Cambodia 30 plus years ago. At that time, Cambodia had been in a civil war for 12 years since the Vietnamese invasion in 1979. To your surprise, Japanese diplomacy became unprecedentedly proactive on Cambodian peace process inspired by the situation in Cambodia. Why? I would like to describe the motives and intentions of the Japanese government, our interaction with the Cambodian conflicting parties, and a new geopolitical environment of the international community. In the 1980s, against the background of gaining economic strength, there was a growing public sentiment in Japan that we should make more international contributions. And the case on Cambodia was exactly the showcase. Japan had publicly by then stated that it would provide massive economic assistance for reconstruction once the permanent peace was achieved in Indochina. Secondly, there was a growing discussions in Japan that we should actively participate in the United Nations peacekeeping operations, as Praxokon explained to us. But thirdly, in addition, there are growing voices in Japan that Japan should not only extend economic assistance after peace, but also to play a political role for the peace in Cambodia. Until then, Japan has consistently supported CGDK, coalition government of Democratic Kampuchea, and along with ASEAN countries, and had zero contact with the Heng Samrin regime led by Prime Minister Hun Sen then, an unauthorized government which had already controlled most of the country by then. With the end of Cold War period, the international situation has drastically changed. You may notice. The Soviet Union, for example, could no longer afford to continue its proxy wars. China could no longer continue support for Khmer Rouge after the Tiananmen Square incident. The ASEAN countries have exhausted their mediation efforts on this issue. And lastly, but very important point, is the United States. US couldn't engage in the two opposing factions and chose to leave the peace process to the United Nations. There is now plenty of rooms for Japan to engage ourselves with the peace process on Cambodia. But in order to play politically responsible role, we need to know the reality of Heng Samrin regime as its precondition. Japan was then determined to start making contact with Phnom Penh regime, and as its first step, I myself decided to make an unofficial visit to Cambodia in February 1990. Overcoming very strong opposition from the United States, US government said to me that it's a wrong signal. It's a wrong signal. If you go to Japan, that will give the wrong signal to Prime Minister Hun Sen, so please do not. I respond to the US action by reacting to him. My keyword to the United States was, oh, please, no taxation without representation. Of course, as I said, after the peace, we can do some economic cooperation assistance to Cambodia. However, we would like to do something before the peace. That was the case. And then during my 1 week stay in Cambodia, I met many people and learned the following 3 facts, including Wich Boleth. He was one of the persons whom I met 34 years ago, very young diplomat in the foreign ministry. Okay, the following 3 facts I found out: that the Heng Samrin regime is no longer a puppet regime of Vietnam, but independent. Second, most of the leaders in Phnom Penh are young and therefore sustainable. Prime Minister Hun Sen then was in the late 30s, I guess. Mr. Boleth is also a very young guy over there, but I thought that this government may last long. Thirdly, I also found out that the Cambodians are enjoying market economy, not the socialist economy. What impressed me most was the voice of citizens expressing their strong desire for peace. One day in the morning, I went to the train station. Of course, train is not working, not in operation, but the old gentleman sitting in the station, I asked him, "How is your life?" His reaction, his answer to me was, "Oh, I wake up in the morning and feel alive, so I feel very happy about that." I visited the junior high school in Phnom Penh. I had a good conversation with the students. One of the students asked me, well, he would like to learn more about the Japanese reconstruction process after the Second World War. Okay, even those teenagers are thinking about the process after peace. Well, those voices of those ordinary people in Phnom Penh made not a small impact upon our policy-making process, and prompted my government to shift our policy to treat the two opposing parties, meaning CGDK and Heng Samrin regime, as equals. And as a part of mediation efforts between the leaders of the two conflicting parties, His Royal Highness Prince Sihanouk and Prime Minister Hun Sen then, and Japan invited both of them to Japan and hosted a so-called the Tokyo Conference on Peace in Cambodia on June 4, 1990, in collaboration with the Thai government. The outcome of our mediation efforts at the Tokyo Conference, 2 points. The one is the two leaders agreed on the establishment of Supreme National Council, SNC. And most importantly, as Prime Minister the President Hun Sen mentioned this morning, and the power sharing of Supreme National Council is 50%, 50%. 50% CGDK, 50% State of Cambodia, meaning Heng Samrin regime. I was very much convinced then Sihanouk and Hun Sen held the key to the achievement of permanent peace here in Cambodia. Then early part of next year, 1991, my government asked Prime Minister Hun Sen to visit Japan confidentially, as he had some health concerns of himself, and gave him a thorough medical checkup while maintaining gracious contact with His Royal Highness Prince Sihanouk, who was then in Beijing. After regaining self-confidence in his health, Mr. Hun Sen and Prince Sihanouk held vigorous discussions and finally reached an agreement on the three remaining issues. One, disarmament of two opposing parties. Second, Supreme National Council decision-making mechanism. And third, prevention of the reoccurrence of Khmer Rouge genocide, which led to the sign of the Paris Peace Accords in October 1991. Decade-long civil war was over for Japan, and for Japan, first time to sign the peace treaty since the end of First World War. Well, next year in June 1992, Japan hosted the International Conference on the Reconstruction of Cambodia as promised. Japan dispatched historically the first peacekeeping operation mission to Cambodia 3 months later. And in 1993, first general election under the new constitution was held in Cambodia. It was a very moving scene for us that all Cambodians gathered to voting places with smiling faces, dressed in their best clothes to express their joy. Our mission completed then. Cambodia has become a member of ASEAN. Japan felt a strong sense of accomplishment and satisfaction in having contributed humbly to the lasting peace in Cambodia. However, ladies and gentlemen, we are not that naive. Years-long effort and tolerance was needed for the true reconciliation among the people, and we, as outsiders, cannot be involved in it. I have a humble wish that Japanese contribution toward peace will long be remembered by Cambodian people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Her Excellency Masaharu Kono. As you just mentioned about our friendship, I remember very well, it was a very hard time for Cambodia at that time in 1980s. I met him, the first Japanese diplomat came to Cambodia. I remember very well at that time you were the director of Asia Pacific in the Ministry of Foreign of Japan. And for myself, I was the director of the Department of Asia Australia in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Cambodia. The first time I met him, we are very, for me personally, I'm really excited to receive him since we have a common ground to discuss how we can build up our friendship and to try, our best, to find a solution for the peace for Cambodian people. Once again, Excellency, my dear friends, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude for your remark regarding the Japanese invaluable experience in contributing, to peace in Cambodia. We truly appreciate your willingness to share these experiences, which enrich, for our understanding of peace building. Once again, thank you very much. Now, I would like to invite Her Excellency Mr. Kim Jim-jo, Chairman of Global Innovation Studies, former Speaker of the National Assembly of the Republic of Korea. Please, Excellency, you have the floor.
Distinguished parliamentary leaders, good afternoon. It is a pleasure to return to this historic and beautiful city. I am deeply honored to address the 11th plenary session of the IPTP. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency Hun Sen, President of the Senate of Cambodia, His Excellency Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Jarwan, President of the Global Council for Tolerance and Peace, and all the organizers for their hard work in making this meeting possible. As we emerge from the shadow of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are faced with a series of global crises. The prolonged war in Ukraine and escalating conflicts in the Middle East threaten international peace and human rights. Climate change continues to affect global food security. In particular, the hegemonic rivalry between the US and China and the onset of a new Cold War are pushing countries to reorganize supply chains to protect their domestic industries, contributing to the resurgence of protectionism. In light of these challenges, this 11th plenary session holds greater significance than ever. It gives a timely opportunity to reaffirm the IPTP's commitment to tolerance and peace. The international community has made great efforts to build a fair and inclusive multilateral trading system. However, the WTO system is struggling to function effectively due to a changing global order and technological advances. I urge the parliamentary leaders present here to come together and call for the restoration of the rules-based multilateral trading system, including the WTO's dispute resolution mechanisms. Turning to the issue of the global armed conflict, the wars in Ukraine and Middle East pose significant threats to peace and stability. As the Russia-Ukraine war has passed the 1,000-day mark, the expansion of Western support and the involvement of North Korea could further escalate the conflict. The conflict between Israel and Hamas has continued for over a year and shows no signs of resolution. Together, these wars have claimed over 240,000 lives and driven food and energy prices to alarming levels, disrupting economies and livelihoods worldwide. These senseless wars achieve nothing, bringing only destruction and loss to all involved. Throughout history, Dialogue and negotiation with the maintenance of the status quo as a precondition have been essential to resolving international conflicts. Given the ineffective state of current multilateral framework for dialogue and cooperation, I propose that the IPTP work with other international organizations and NGOs to call for an immediate ceasefire. IPTP can also urge the UN Security Council to establish a mediation team and bring the parties in conflict to the negotiation table. Such efforts are in line with the principles of tolerance and peace that IPTP upholds. Another critical place in need of tolerance and peace is the Korean Peninsula, where I come from. Next year marks 8 years of division between North and South Korea, a separation rooted in foreign intervention. South Korea has achieved remarkable economic growth known as the miracle of the Han River and a mature democracy through the sacrifices of countless citizens. North Korea, on the other hand, is condemned as a rogue state that threatens world peace with persistent nuclear and missile provocations. We are also well aware of the country's serious human rights abuses and economic struggles. In particular, North Korea uses its nuclear weapons and missiles as leverage to sustain the irrational hereditary dictatorship. South Korea has proposed bold economic aid and security guarantees in exchange for denuclearization. There have been several negotiations between the two Koreas, as well as between North Korea and the US. However, these efforts have failed due to the lack of mutual trust. Since the failed Hanoi summit in 2019, North Korea has only escalated its nuclear and missile activities. Recently, Pyongyang has even amended its constitution to define the inter-Korean relationship as that of two hostile states. Recognizing North Korea as a nuclear state under any circumstances could trigger a nuclear domino effect across Northeast Asia. This development can lead to the collapse of the entire NPT regime. To avoid this scenario, we must persevere in our efforts for denuclearization. The international community must come together to provide security guarantees to North Korea and persuade Pyongyang to change its course. I propose a step-by-step roadmap that includes an end-of-war declaration, normalization of US-North Korea relations, and the establishment of representative offices in Seoul and Pyongyang. Each step must be met with verifiable actions by North Korea, such as freezing and dismantling its nuclear and missile program. Ultimately, this process should lead to a Korean Peninsula peace agreement, creating two peaceful Koreas rather than the two hostile states proclaimed by Kim Jong-un. This ambitious goal requires the unwavering support of the international community, including the UN, IPTP, and the parliament leaders gathered here today. I believe that these efforts reflect the spirit of the Peace Charter, which will be adopted at this conference. This charter, on initiative of Senate President Hun Sen, is especially meaningful as it comes from a leader whose nation has endured the horrors of genocide and devastation of civil war. I look forward to working with all of you to transform the ideals of peace and tolerance into tangible actions that promote global prosperity and harmony. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Excellency, for your engaging presentation on the peace in the peninsula, in Korean Peninsula. Your expertise and the perspective on the challenges and opportunities for peace in the region were not only enlightening, but also inspiring. Thank you once again, Excellency. Now, I would like to invite Her Excellency Ms. Chia Lang, Prosecutor General of the Supreme Court of the Kingdom of Cambodia, to present the transitional justice in Cambodia. Please, you have the floor.
សូមអរគុណអាដាមជាដំបូងសូមគោរពអាដាមដែលជាប្រធាននៃសម័យប្រជុំពេញអង្គវគ្គទី1អាដាមជាសហប្រធាននៃសម័យប្រជុំអង្គទី2ទី1សមាជិកគណៈធិបតីដែលបានថ្លែងសន្និដ្ឋានក៏ដូចជាវាគ្មិនព្រមទាំងសមាជិកសមាជិកាដែលបានចូលរួមនៅក្នុងការប្រជុំអន្តរជាតិដើម្បីភាពអត់ឱននិងសន្តិភាពលើកទី11ជាទីរាប់អានខ្ញុំពិតជាមានសេចក្តីសោមនស្សដែលបានចូលរួមថ្លែងសន្និដ្ឋានក្នុងផ្ដល់នៅបទអន្តរាគមន៍ក្នុងសម័យប្រជុំពេញអង្គសភាអន្តរជាតិដើម្បីភាពអត់ឱននិងសន្តិភាពលើកទី11នេះក្រោមសម័យប្រជុំពេញអង្គវគ្គទី1ការជំរុញនិព្វាបនកម្មសកលដើម្បីសន្តិភាពការកសាងសន្តិភាពការផ្សះផ្សានិងភាពអត់ឱនសហធម្មពលរបស់រដ្ឋាភិបាលសភានិងសង្គមស៊ីវិលក្រោមប្រធានបទដ៏មានសារៈសំខាន់មួយនិងជាសសរស្តម្ភទី3ក្នុងចំណោមសសរស្តម្ភទាំង5នៃធម្មនុញ្ញសន្តិភាពគឺយុត្តិធម៌អន្តរកាលយុត្តិធម៌អន្តរកាលមានស្នូលសំខាន់មួយគឺការស្វែងរកយុត្តិធម៌តាមរយៈការបង្កើតក្របខ័ណ្ឌច្បាប់ឬវិធានឬយន្តការណាមួយដែលរកឲ្យឃើញនិងផ្ដន្ទាទោសជនល្មើសឲ្យទទួលខុសត្រូវចំពោះអំពើល្មើសជាដាច់ខាតហើយជារឿយជនរងគ្រោះគឺជាប្រជាជនស្លូតត្រង់ដែលទំហំនៃការរងគ្រោះការបាត់បង់និងសោកនាដកម្មទាំងនេះមានភាពធ្ងន់ធ្ងរស្នូលសំខាន់ផ្សេងទៀតនៃយុត្តិធម៌អន្តរកាលគឺការរកឲ្យឃើញការពិតការទទួលស្គាល់ការពិតឬសោកនាដកម្មដែលបានកើតឡើងប្រព័ន្ធយុត្តិធម៌មួយដែលបំពេញការងារដោយការជឿទុកចិត្តការរកឲ្យឃើញនៅហេតុដែលបណ្ដាលឲ្យមានសោកនាដកម្មនិងការស្ដារឡើងវិញនៅសោកនាដកម្មនោះតាមរយៈការផ្សះផ្សាការអត់ឱនការទទួលស្គាល់ការពិតដើម្បីស្ពោះទៅរកការកសាងសន្តិភាពឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មសង្គ្រាមនិងឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មប្រឆាំងមនុស្សជាតិទោះបីជាបានកើតឡើងនៅប្រទេសណាឬតំបន់ណាក៏ដោយក៏មិនមែនជះឥទ្ធិពលត្រឹមតែជនរងគ្រោះដោយផ្ទាល់ក្នុងពេលភ្លាមប៉ុណ្ណោះទេវាក៏បង្កឲ្យប៉ះពាល់បន្ថែមទៀតដល់មនុស្សជំនាន់ក្រោយតាមរយៈការបន្សល់ទុកនៅការស្នាមរបួសយ៉ាងជ្រៅដល់គ្រួសារសហគមន៍និងប្រជាជាតិទាំងមូលស្នាមរបួសដ៏ឈឺចាប់នេះបានបង្កើតឡើងលើទឹកដីកម្ពុជារួចហើយនារបបខ្មែរក្រហមដែលបង្កការឈឺចាប់ដែលមិនអាចនឹកស្មានដល់ភាពឈឺចាប់នៃអតីតកាលនេះគឺទាមទារឲ្យមានការទទួលស្គាល់ការសុំទោសនិងចំណាត់ការតាមផ្លូវច្បាប់លើជនល្មើសបន្ថែមដោយការចូលរួមរបស់សហគមន៍អន្តរជាតិដើម្បីត្រួសត្រាយផ្លូវសម្រាប់ការសម្រុះសម្រួលនិងការផ្សះផ្សាស្របជាមួយឱកាសដ៏វិសេសវិសាលនេះក្នុងនាមខ្ញុំជាអគ្គព្រះញ្ញានៃមហាអัยការអមតុលាការកំពូល នៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជានិងជាសហប្រាជ្ញានៃអង្គជំនុំជម្រះវិសាមញ្ញក្នុងតុលាការកម្ពុជាក៏អនុញ្ញាតឲ្យខ្ញុំលើកឡើងអំពីព្រឹត្តិការណ៍ជាប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្រដែលជាទីសោកសង្រេងនិងឈឺចាប់ដែលបានកើតលើប្រជាជាតិកម្ពុជាទាំងមូលក្នុងអំពើប្រល័យពូជសាសន៍នារបបខ្មែរក្រហមនៅទីនេះខ្ញុំសង្ឃឹមនិងជឿជាក់ថាឯកឧត្តមលោកជំទាវលោកស្រីទាំងអស់ពិតជាឯកភាពនិងទទួលស្គាល់តថភាពជាប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្រថាពិតជាមានរបបប្រល័យពូជសាសន៍កើតនៅលើទឹកដីកម្ពុជាក្នុងរបបខ្មែរក្រហមឆ្នាំ1975ដល់ឆ្នាំ1979ពិតប្រាកដមែនការផ្ដល់យុត្តិធម៌នឹងមិនត្រូវគិតពីពេលវេលាកន្លងផុតទៅឬភាពស្មុគស្មាញនៃច្បាប់ទេពិភពលោកត្រូវរួមគ្នាប្រឈមមុខដោះស្រាយនឹងសោកនាដកម្មទាំងនេះហើយធានាថាការឈឺចាប់របស់ជនរងគ្រោះមិនត្រូវបានបដិសេធឬបំភ្លេចចោលឡើយអវតកបានដើរតួនាទីយ៉ាងសំខាន់ក្នុងការកសាងទំនុកចិត្តឡើងវិញនៅក្នុងសហគមន៍កម្ពុជាដោយផ្ដល់ឱកាសឲ្យអ្នករស់រានមានជីវិតចែករំលែករឿងរ៉ាវរបស់ពួកគេទទួលស្គាល់ការសុំទោសជាសាធារណៈនិងស្វែងរកយុត្តិធម៌ផ្ដើមចេញពីចំណុចនេះក៏អាចអនុញ្ញាតឲ្យខ្ញុំធ្វើការកត់សម្គាល់និងបង្ហាញថាដំណើរឆ្ពោះទៅមុខឥតឈប់ឈររបស់កម្ពុជាភ្ជាប់នឹងការគិតគូរជាទស្សនវិស័យនិងយុទ្ធសាស្ត្រវែងឆ្ងាយរបស់ប្រមុខថ្នាក់ដឹកនាំកម្ពុជារបស់ព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាជាពិសេសគឺសម្ដេចអគ្គមហាសេនាបតីតេជោហ៊ុនសែនអតីតនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីកម្ពុជានិងបច្ចុប្បន្នជាប្រធានព្រឹទ្ធសភានៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាដែលជាអ្នកផ្ដួចផ្ដើមគំនិតក្នុងការបង្កើតតុលាការដើម្បីធ្វើការផ្ដន្ទាទោសអ្នកដែលទទួលខុសត្រូវខ្ពស់បំផុតក្នុងរបបខ្មែរក្រហមដើម្បីស្វែងរកយុត្តិធម៌ជូនប្រជាជនកម្ពុជានិងជាស្ថាបនិកគោលនយោបាយឈ្នះឈ្នះស្របគ្នាជាមួយនឹងទិសដៅនៃការបង្រួបបង្រួមជាតិផ្សះផ្សានិងយុត្តិធម៌ទើបកម្ពុជាមានការអភិវឌ្ឍសន្តិភាពនិងមានការឯកភាពជាតិដូចបច្ចុប្បន្នប្រមុខរដ្ឋាភិបាលកម្ពុជាដែលប្រកាន់នូវទស្សនៈគិតគូរវែងឆ្ងាយក្នុងគោលដៅធានានូវឯកភាពជាតិសាមគ្គីភាពជាតិការផ្សះផ្សានិងការកសាងនូវសន្តិភាពយូរអង្វែងសម្រាប់ប្រជាជាតិរបស់ខ្លួនបានបំពេញការងារយ៉ាងយកចិត្តទុកដាក់ជាទីបំផុតនិងបានសហការជាមួយអង្គការសហប្រជាជាតិដើម្បីទទួលបានជំនួយបន្ថែមក្នុងការដំណើរការកាត់ក្តីមេដឹកនាំជាន់ខ្ពស់កម្ពុជាប្រជាធិបតេយ្យនិងជនទាំងឡាយណាដែលទទួលខុសត្រូវខ្ពស់បំផុតចំពោះឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មនិងការរំលោភយ៉ាងធ្ងន់ធ្ងរលើច្បាប់ព្រហ្មទណ្ឌកម្ពុជានិងការរំលោភទៅលើច្បាប់មនុស្សធម៌និងទំនៀមទម្លាប់អន្តរជាតិព្រមទាំងអនុសញ្ញាអន្តរជាតិដែលកម្ពុជាទទួលស្គាល់និងផ្ដល់សច្ចាប័នកាលនោះដែលមានសម្ដេចវិបុលបញ្ញាសុខអានឧបនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនិងជារដ្ឋមន្ត្រីទទួលបន្ទុកទីស្តីការគណៈរដ្ឋមន្ត្រីបានស្វែងរកជំនួយនិងចរចាជាមួយអគ្គលេខាធិការអង្គការសហប្រជាជាតិនិងជាលទ្ធផលដ៏វិជ្ជមានចុងក្រោយបានចុះកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងរវាងអង្គការសហប្រជាជាតិនិងរាជរដ្ឋាភិបាលកម្ពុជាទាក់ទងនឹងការកាត់សេចក្តីនៅក្រោមច្បាប់កម្ពុជានៅឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មដែលប្រព្រឹត្តនៅក្នុងកាលនៃកម្ពុជាប្រជាធិបតេយ្យដែលផ្អែកតាមសេចក្តីសម្រេចចិត្តលេខ57/228 ចុះថ្ងៃទី18 ខែធ្នូ 2002 របស់មហាសន្និបាតអង្គការសហប្រជាជាតិក្រោយកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងនេះចូលជាធរមាននៅថ្ងៃទី29 ខែមេសាឆ្នាំ 2005 រាជរដ្ឋាភិបាលកម្ពុជាអង្គនីតិបញ្ញត្តិនិងអ្នកជំនាញរបស់អង្គការសហប្រជាជាតិបានបន្តរៀបចំក្របខ័ណ្ឌច្បាប់ស្តីពីការបង្កើតអង្គជំនុំជម្រះវិសាមញ្ញក្នុងតុលាការកម្ពុជាច្បាប់នីតិវិធីរួមទាំងវិធានផ្ទៃក្នុងបន្ថែមទៀតដើម្បីធានាដំណើរការនៃការជំនុំជម្រះក្តីប្រកបដោយយុត្តិធម៌ឯកឧត្តមប្រធានសម័យប្រជុំឯកឧត្តម សហប្រធានសម័យអង្គមអាដាមលោកជំទាវគណៈថបដីក៏ដូចជាសមាជិកានៃអង្គសន្និបាតទាំងមូលការរំលឹកឡើងវិញអំពើប្រល័យពូជសាសន៍គឺជាចំណោទដ៏ឈឺចាប់មួយសម្រាប់កម្ពុជាពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងអវតកនេះខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើការចែករំលែកនៅការពិចារណានិងគោលការណ៍មួយចំនួនពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងការបង្កើតនិងដំណើរការជំនុំជម្រះក្តីនៃអង្គជំនុំជម្រះវិសាមញ្ញក្នុងតុលាការកម្ពុជាដែលមានការគិតគូរលើឯកភាពជាតិយុត្តិធម៌ការផ្សះផ្សានិងសន្តិភាពយូរអង្វែងសម្រាប់កម្ពុជាទី1ដំណើរការកាត់សេចក្តីមេដឹកនាំជាន់ខ្ពស់កម្ពុជាប្រជាធិបតេយ្យនិងជនទាំងឡាយណាដែលទទួលខុសត្រូវខ្ពស់បំផុតចំពោះឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មនិងអំពើប្រល័យពូជសាសន៍នេះគឺត្រូវតែប្រព្រឹត្តនៅប្រទេសកម្ពុជាព្រោះថាអំពើប្រល័យពូជសាសន៍ដ៏សាហាវយង់ឃ្នងនេះបានកើតលើជនរងគ្រោះនៅលើទឹកដីកម្ពុជាសាលាក្តីកូនកាត់មួយនេះបានឆ្លុះបញ្ចាំងពីភាពជាម្ចាស់ដ៏រឹងមាំរបស់ប្រជាជនកម្ពុជាក្នុងការប្រឈមមុខនឹងអតីតកាលដ៏សែនលំបាកដោយមានការគាំទ្រពីប្រទេសជាមិត្តក្នុងការក្របខ័ណ្ឌនៃអង្គការសហប្រជាជាតិដំណើរការនៃជំរះក្តីលើទឹកដីកម្ពុជាដែលអាចធ្វើឲ្យប្រជាពលរដ្ឋកម្ពុជាចូលរួមដោយផ្ទាល់តាមដានសាវនាជំនុំជម្រះក្តីនិងទទួលបានគុណភាពយុត្តិធម៌មួយដ៏ពិតប្រាកដការឈឺចាប់នៃប្រជាជាតិរបស់យើងដែលបានបាត់បង់សមាជិកគ្រួសារក្នុងរបបខ្មែរក្រហមអាចនឹងរសាយការឈឺចាប់តាមរយៈសាលក្រមសាលដីការបស់អវតកដែលនឹងចូលជួយពង្រឹងមូលដ្ឋាននៃការពិតនិងជួយផ្ដល់យុត្តិធម៌បន្ថែមទៀតសម្រាប់ប្រជាជាតិកម្ពុជាព្រមទាំងការចូលរួមជួយព្យាបាលស្នាមរបួសរបស់អ្នកដែលនៅរស់រានមានជីវិតនិងជួយពង្រឹងការកសាងសន្តិភាពនិងការបង្រួបបង្រួមជាតិការជំនុំជម្រះក្តីលើមេដឹកនាំជាន់ខ្ពស់កម្ពុជាប្រជាធិបតេយ្យគឺជាការផ្ដល់យុត្តិធម៌មួយជូនដល់ពលរដ្ឋកម្ពុជាដែលរងចាំអស់រយៈពេលដល់ទៅ43ឆ្នាំទី2យុត្ថាធិការលើបុគ្គលដែលទទួលខុសត្រូវខ្ពស់បំផុតចំពោះឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មនិងអំពើប្រល័យពូជសាសន៍ដែលជាសមត្ថកិច្ចរបស់អវតកគឺជាការគិតគូរប្រកបដោយកតេបណ្ឌិតរបស់ប្រមុខថ្នាក់ដឹកនាំរាជរដ្ឋាភិបាលកម្ពុជាជាពិសេសសម្ដេចតេជោដែលធានាថាដំណើរការជំនុំជម្រះក្តីរបស់អវតកនឹងជំនុំជម្រះតែទៅលើអ្នកដែលទទួលខុសត្រូវខ្ពស់បំផុតបំណោះហើយនឹងមិនឬក៏កាយឡើងវិញនឹងមិននាំឲ្យមានចលាចលដែលអាចបណ្ដាលឲ្យមានការបែកបាក់ឯកភាពជាតិនិងមិនឲ្យប្រទេសជាតិវិលត្រឡប់មានសង្គ្រាមឡើងវិញម្ដងទៀតនោះឡើយទី3អង្គជំនុំជម្រះវិសាមញ្ញក្នុងតុលាការកម្ពុជាដែលជាតុលាការកងកាត់នេះបានដំណើរការជំនុំជម្រះរយៈពេលជាង16ឆ្នាំចាប់ពីឆ្នាំ2006ដល់ឆ្នាំ2022នឹងបានជំនុំជម្រះសំណុំរឿងចំនួន7ដែលពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងជនជាប់ចោទចំនួន10រូបដែលនៅក្នុងនោះមាន3រូបត្រូវបានផ្ដន្ទាទោសដាក់ពន្ធនាគារអស់មួយជីវិតនិងជនជាប់ចោទផ្សេងទៀតបានទទួលមរណភាពក្នុងកំឡុងពេលនៃដំណើរការជំនុំជម្រះក្តីក្រោយពីបញ្ចប់នីតិវិធីតាមប្រព័ន្ធតុលាការអវតកបានបន្សល់ទុកនៅឯកសារចំនួនជាង2លានទំព័រមានទាំងសេចក្តីថ្លែងការណ៍របស់ជនរងគ្រោះជាង11,000 ច្បាប់និងសេចក្តីថ្លែងការណ៍ដើមមិនដឹងរដ្ឋបវេនីប្រមាណ6,675 ច្បាប់ផងដែរមរតកយុត្តិធម៌មហាសាលនេះមិនមែនត្រឹមតែជាមរតកយុត្តិធម៌សម្រាប់ប្រជាជាតិកម្ពុជាតែឯងនោះទេប៉ុន្តែជាមរតកសម្រាប់មនុស្សជាតិទាំងមូលអវតកបានបង្ហាញពីការប្រកាន់ខ្ជាប់នៅគោលការណ៍ការទទួលខុសត្រូវដើម្បីការពារហើយអវតកក៏បាននាំយកមេរៀនសំខាន់ផ្ដល់ទៅសហគមន៍អន្តរជាតិដើម្បីធានាថាពិភពលោកនឹងលែងជួបប្រទះនៅសោកនាដកម្មពីអំពើប្រល័យពូជសាសន៍ឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មសង្គ្រាមឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មប្រឆាំងមនុស្សជាតិនិងការបោសសម្អាតជាតិសាសន៍ទៀតផងទី4 តាមរយៈនៃបទពិសោធន៍របស់សាលាក្តីខ្មែរក្រហមដែលខ្ញុំបានបំពេញការងារគឺយុត្តិធម៌មួយដែលពេញលេញគឺយុត្តិធម៌មួយដែលប្រជាជាតិទាំងមូលអាចទទួលយកបានហើយបង្កើតបាននៅស្មារតីឯកភាពជាតិនិងសាមគ្គីភាពជាតិប្រសើរជាងយុត្តិធម៌មួយដែលបានផ្ដន់ទាទោសឧក្រិដ្ឋជនប៉ុន្តែបែរជាបំផុសការឈឺចាប់នៅក្នុងសង្គមយុត្តិធម៌អន្តរកាលត្រូវតែហួសពីសាលក្រមសាលដីកាតុលាការក្នុងបរិបទនៃការងាររបស់អវតកអង្គភាពគាំពៀជនរងគ្រោះរបស់អវតកនៃតុលាការអង្គជំរះវិសាមញ្ញក្នុងតុលាការកម្ពុជាបានបន្តសកម្មភាពនិងគម្រោងគាំទ្រនានាលើជនរងគ្រោះតាមរយៈគម្រោងការចែករំលែកការឈឺចាប់ក្នុងសហគមន៍ការចែករំលែកជាមួយដៃគូការចែករំលែកតាមកម្មវិធីសាសនានិងសកម្មភាពផ្សេងទៀតដែលធានាថារំសាយនៃការឈឺចាប់ទទួលយកការបាត់បង់ការបដិញ្ញាចិត្តការពារសន្តិភាពឯកឧត្តមលោកជំទាវសមាជិកានៃអង្គសន្និបាតជាទីរាប់អានជាថ្មីម្ដងទៀតយុត្តិធម៌អន្តរកាលគឺជាអ្វីដែលត្រូវតែលើសពីសាលក្រមរបស់តុលាការធាតុដ៏សំខាន់មួយនៃការសះស្បើយពីការឈឺចាប់ការសោកសង្រេងគឺត្រូវតែពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងការសុំទោសនិងការអត់ឱនការអត់ឱនមិនមានន័យថាបំភ្លេចឬជាការលុបអតីតកាលឬកាត់បន្ថយរបួសដែលជនរងគ្រោះជួបប្រទះនោះទេប៉ុន្តែវាជាវិធីដែលអនុញ្ញាតឲ្យសហគមន៍និងប្រជាជាតិស្ពោះទៅមុខដោយមិនជាប់ផុងនឹងសេចក្តីស្អប់ឬការសងសឹកជាក់ស្ដែងក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាភាពឈឺចាប់និងអំពើសាហាវយំខ្នងក្នុងសម័យខ្មែរក្រហមនៅតែតាមលងបន្លាចប្រជាជនយើងជាច្រើនហើយមានតែការផ្សះផ្សានិងការអត់ឱនប៉ុណ្ណោះគឺជាដំណោះស្រាយដ៏ចាំបាច់មួយទន្ទឹមនឹងនេះតាមរយៈនៃការសុំទោសជាសាធារណៈនិងការរំលឹកពិតជាអាចជួយជនរងគ្រោះឲ្យទទួលបានសេចក្តីថ្លៃថ្នូររបស់ពួកគេឡើងវិញយន្តការដំណើរការនៃការផ្សះផ្សារបៀបនេះគឺតម្រូវឲ្យមានការជឿជាក់ទុកចិត្តទៅលើប្រព័ន្ធយុត្តិធម៌ការជឿជាក់ទៅលើការសុំទោសដ៏ស្មោះត្រង់មួយនិងការជឿទុកចិត្តពីចំណោមសហគមន៍ដែលបានបែកបាក់គ្នាបើគ្មានការទុកចិត្តទេការផ្សះផ្សាមិនអាចចាក់ឬនឹងបន្តដោះស្រាយការប៉ះទង្គិចនេះបាននោះទេស្របគ្នាផងដែរការទទួលស្គាល់ការពិតដែលអាចកើតឡើងការស្ដារឡើងវិញនៃការខូចខាតនិងការអប់រំមនុស្សជំនាន់ក្រោយអំពីអំពើឃោរឃៅអំពើប្រល័យពូជសាសន៍និងឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មធ្ងន់ធ្ងរនេះគឺជាជំហានឆ្ពោះទៅរកការកសាងទំនុកចិត្តនេះឡើងវិញនិងធានាថាសោកនាដកម្មដ៏រន្ធត់បែបនេះនឹងមិនកើតឡើងជាថ្មីម្ដងទៀតនោះទេតាមរយៈនៃបទពិសោធន៍របស់អវតកស្របគ្នាជាមួយនឹងការផ្សះផ្សានិងការអត់ឱនគឺសម្លេងរបស់ជនរងគ្រោះដែលចែករំលែកនៅសោកនាដកម្មការឈឺចាប់ការចងចាំនិងការប៉ះទង្គិចផ្លូវចិត្តរបស់ជនរងគ្រោះគឺជាមូលដ្ឋានដ៏គ្រឹះនៃប្រព័ន្ធយុត្តិធម៌អន្តរកាលផងដែរយើងត្រូវតែចងចាំថាការផ្សះផ្សាត្រូវការពេលវេលាការផ្ដល់កិត្តិយសសម្រាប់ជនរងគ្រោះក្នុងការចែករំលែកបទពិសោធន៍របស់ពួកគេនិងការកត់ជាកំណត់ត្រាគឺជាការកសាងអនាគតប្រកបដោយមេត្តាយុត្តិធម៌និងសន្តិភាពការអនុញ្ញាតឲ្យជនរងគ្រោះចូលរួមដោយផ្ទាល់នៃអវតកបានជួយស្ដារឡើងវិញនៅអារម្មណ៍នៃការសម្រុះសម្រួលគ្នានិងសេចក្តីសម្រេចថ្លៃថ្នូររបស់ជនរងគ្រោះកិច្ចខិតខំប្រឹងប្រែងបែបនេះបានផ្ដល់ឲ្យអ្នករស់រានមានជីវិតផ្ដល់នៅអារម្មណ៍នៃការបញ្ចប់និងស្ដារឡើងវិញនៃជំនឿរបស់ពួកគេគឺលើយុត្តិធម៌សម្រាប់ប្រជាជនកម្ពុជាជាច្រើនបទពិសោធន៍នេះបានជំរុញឲ្យមានការទំនុកចិត្តលើនីតិរដ្ឋដោយបង្កើតជាឧទាហរណ៍មួយអំពីរបៀបដែលយន្តការយុត្តិធម៌អន្តរកាលអាចបញ្ចូលគ្នាក្នុងភាពទទួលខុសត្រូវជាមួយនឹងការផ្សះផ្សា ជោគជ័យរបស់អវតកមិនត្រឹមតែលទ្ធផលលើការងារតុលាការប៉ុណ្ណោះទេប៉ុន្តែក៏ជះឥទ្ធិពលវិជ្ជមានយ៉ាងទូលំទូលាយនៅក្នុងសង្គមកម្ពុជាផងដែរភាពជោគជ័យនេះបានបង្កើតកំណត់ត្រាប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្រមួយដែលធានាឲ្យមនុស្សជំនាន់ក្រោយយល់អំពីភាពឃោរឃៅដែលប្រព្រឹត្តដោយខ្មែរក្រហមសកម្មភាពផ្សព្វផ្សាយជាសាធារណៈនិងកម្មវិធីអប់រំដែលពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងអវតកបានជំរុញការយល់ដឹងកាន់តែស៊ីជម្រៅអំពីយុត្តិធម៌និងសិទ្ធិមនុស្សនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាលទ្ធផលវិជ្ជមានរបស់អវតកផ្ដល់ជាគំរូមួយអំពីរបៀបដែលយុត្តិធម៌អន្តរកាលអាចកសាងសង្គមឡើងវិញនិងពង្រឹងទំនុកចិត្តរវាងប្រជាពលរដ្ឋនិងស្ថាប័ននានារបស់ពួកគេអវតកជាគំរូដ៏ល្អមួយសម្រាប់សហគមន៍អន្តរជាតិឆ្លើយតបចំពោះឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មប្រឆាំងមនុស្សជាតិនិងអំពើប្រល័យពូជសាសន៍ករណីនេះក៏បានបង្ហាញឲ្យឃើញថាទោះបីជាពេលវេលាកន្លងផុតទៅក៏ដោយក៏យុត្តិធម៌អាចត្រូវបានការពារហើយជំនឿទុកចិត្តអាចត្រូវបានកសាងឡើងវិញទន្ទឹមនឹងនេះចំណុចដែលកត់សម្គាល់មួយគឺយុត្តិធម៌មិនមានន័យថាត្រូវតែដាក់ទណ្ឌកម្មឬដាក់គុកអ្នកប្រព្រឹត្តនោះទេប៉ុន្តែលើសពីនេះគឺជាការស្ដារឡើងវិញនៅការខូចខាតការបាត់បង់ដោយរាប់ទាំងការស្ដារឡើងវិញផ្នែកស្មារតីដើម្បីត្រួសត្រាយផ្លូវសម្រាប់ការផ្សះផ្សាសង្គមមួយឯកឧត្តមលោកជំទាវសមាជិកាទាំងអស់ជាទីរាប់អានជំហានទៅមុខរបស់យើងគឺត្រូវទទួលស្គាល់ថាយុត្តិធម៌អន្តរកាលមិនមែនគ្រាន់តែជាឧបករណ៍សម្រាប់ដោះស្រាយឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មពីអតីតកាលនោះទេតែវាគឺជាស្ពានទៅរកការសម្រោះសម្រួលទំនុកចិត្តនិងការផ្សះផ្សាសម្រាប់អនាគតការបដិញ្ញាចិត្តរបស់ពួកយើងចំពោះយុត្តិធម៌តាមរយៈការសុំទោសនិងការទទួលស្គាល់ហេតុការណ៍ដែលបានកើតឡើងមិនមែនមានន័យថាជាការបំភ្លេចចោលនៅអតីតកាលឡើយប៉ុន្តែវាជាវិធីមួយក្នុងការជួសជុលស្នាមរបួសនិងធានាថាជនរងគ្រោះរកឃើញនូវសេចក្តីថ្លៃថ្នូរនិងសន្តិភាពជាចុងក្រោយនឹងមុននឹងបញ្ចប់សន្ទរកថារបស់ខ្ញុំគឺយើងត្រូវតែមានភាពច្បាស់លាស់និងហ៊ានសន្យាយ៉ាងម៉ឺងម៉ាត់ថាគ្មានអំពើប្រល័យពូជសាសន៍ទៀតទេមេរៀនរបស់ប្រទេសកម្ពុជារំលឹកយើងអំពីផលវិបាកដ៏ធ្ងន់ធ្ងរនៃភាពអសកម្មនិងនិទានភាពជោគជ័យរបស់អវតកជាការអំពាវនាវឲ្យមានសកម្មភាពសម្រាប់សហគមន៍អន្តរជាតិរក្សាការប្រុងប្រយ័ត្ននិងតាំងចិត្តក្នុងការទប់ស្កាត់និងដោះស្រាយឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មសង្គ្រាមនិងឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មប្រឆាំងមនុស្សជាតិគ្រប់ទីកន្លែងដែលកើតឡើងនៅពេលដែលឈានទៅមុខសូមឲ្យយើងទទួលស្គាល់ថាយុត្តិធម៌អន្តរកាលមិនមែនគ្រាន់តែជាការដោះស្រាយឧក្រិដ្ឋកម្មពីអតីតកាលនោះទេតែវាគឺជាការធានានៅអនាគតដ៏ភ្លឺស្វាងនិងសុវត្ថិភាពជាងនេះតាមរយៈកិច្ចសហប្រតិបត្តិការទទួលស្គាល់និងការគាំទ្រយើងរួមគ្នាលើកតម្កើងនិងកោតសរសើរលើភាពអត់ធន់របស់ប្រជាជនកម្ពុជានិងជនរងគ្រោះនៃអំពើឃោរឃៅនៅលើទាំងពិភពលោកតាមរយៈការកសាងពិភពលោកមួយដែលផ្ដល់អាទិភាពខ្ពស់បំផុតលើយុត្តិធម៌និងមនុស្សធម៌សូមអរគុណចំពោះការយកចិត្តទុកដាក់ចា៎
Thank you, Her Excellency, for your impactful presentation on the transitional justice. As a prosecutor, your insight into the complexity and significance of the justice process and the interconnection between peace, tolerance, and justice were both enlightening and inspiring. Thank you once again for your sharing your expertise with us. Thank you, Your Excellency. Now I would like to invite His Excellency Ramin Mamadov, Chairman of the State Committee on Affairs with the Religious Association of the Republic of Azerbaijan, to present the Cultural Corridor. Please, Excellency, you have the floor. He's not here? No? Ah, okay. So now we conclude our program of the expert presentation, and we pass to our next program. I would like to invite, for the distinguished guests who will have your speech as follows. First, I would like to invite Her Excellency Testaye Daba Bakijra, State Minister of Ministry of Justice, Ethiopia. He's not here? Okay. Now I pass to inviting Excellency Mr. Jeremiah Chihana, Member of Parliament of Malawi. So I just received the confirmation from my colleague that I have to start from inviting Her Excellency Mr. Aziz Kumar Gajadian, Member of the National Assembly of Suriname. Please, Excellency, you have the floor. Yes, right.
Honorable Chair, distinguished colleagues, honorable ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege to address this international parliament on an issue that lies at the heart of our shared humanity, peace. Today we reflect on the essential collaboration between governments, parliaments, and civil societies in advancing global peace, reconciliation, and tolerance. My country, Suriname, a small yet diverse nation in South America, offers a unique perspective. Our multicultural history has taught us the importance of cooperation across all sectors of society for sustainable peace. That's why we fully support the Universal Peace Charter. Earlier presentations have rightly emphasized the critical role played by governments, parliaments, and civil society in peace building. Together, these actors form a robust framework for achieving and sustaining peace. However, challenges persist, polarization fueled by misunderstanding, resources constraints, and global inequalities. Honorable colleagues, advancing peace is not merely a responsibility, it is a moral imperative. Suriname stands ready to cooperate with all nations, parliaments, civil society to build a world where peace and tolerance are not just aspirations, but realities. Today, we face conflicts in various regions where international cooperation often falls short of sustaining peace-building efforts. Let us ensure that our commitment to peace does not fade or become a voice crying out in the wilderness. Let us work together so future generations may inherit a world defined by harmony and respect. We must act. But before I conclude, I once again want to thank the Cambodian government, parliament, for hosting this event, not only, but the warm welcome that we get from the parliament and the members for this event. Once again, thank you.
Thank you, Excellency, for your insightful remark. Now, I would like to invite His Excellency, Mr. Crispin Ngono Jgoma Bilogo, member of the Chamber of Deputies, Equatorial Guinea. Please, Excellency.
Sí, con la venia. Mi nombre es Crispin Ngono Bilogo, del Parlamento Nacional de Guinea Ecuatorial y del espacio de la subregión CEMAC, Comunidad Económica y Monetaria de África Central. Intervengo en este magnífico acto en representación de la delegación de la República de Guinea Ecuatorial ante el Parlamento de la Paz y Tolerancia. Excelentísimos y honorables señores, ante todo, les transmito el saludo cordial y fraterno que les manda el excelentísimo señor don Salomón Yemowon, presidente de la Cámara de los Diputados de Guinea Ecuatorial, cuya acreditación tengo el alto honor y privilegio de presentarme en esta augusta y respetable asamblea. Señores y señoras, la República de Guinea Ecuatorial está situada en África Central. Tiene una superficie de 28.050 kilómetros cuadrados y una población de 1.634.467 habitantes. Su capital es Malabo y su moneda es el franco cefa. Es el único país de África Central de habla hispano, por lo que su lengua oficial es el español, además del francés. Guinea Ecuatorial es miembro de muchas organizaciones internacionales. A tal efecto, la idea del Parlamento de la Paz y Tolerancia coincide con la orientación política de nuestro presidente de la República, quien propugna siempre la conservación de la paz de nuestro pueblo y todo el mundo, ya que sin ella no puede existir armonía entre las naciones. Por lo que propongo que una delegación de esta magna institución, si lo estima pertinente, pueda visitar nuestro Parlamento Nacional a fin de que se pueda acordar si procede la firma de un memorando de entendimiento y de adhesión a esta importantísima organización. Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you, Excellency, for your insightful remark. Now, invite His Excellency Eric Jose Alvarado, member of the National Congress, Honduras.
Es un honor para mí poder dirigirme a ustedes en nombre del pueblo hondureño, de quien hago extensivo un saludo fraternal a todo el pueblo de Camboya, a las autoridades del Senado de Camboya, a nuestro amigo y presidente del Consejo Global para la Tolerancia y la Paz, Su Excelencia Hamid bin Mohamed Al-Yarwan, y a nuestro presidente del Parlamento Internacional para la Tolerancia y la Paz, Su Excelencia Sous Yara. Le agradezco al presidente del Consejo Global por ese trabajo que realiza por la humanidad al promover la tolerancia y la paz, reconociendo al excelentísimo presidente por su gran trabajo en la defensa de los derechos humanos, tolerancia, paz, por el desarrollo sostenible y por los derechos de las mujeres y jóvenes, e igual forma por las personas con discapacidad. En la actualidad, el mundo está viviendo momentos difíciles, desde el 2020 con el COVID-19, donde hemos aprendido que primero está la vida, y de eso trata la tolerancia y la paz, de respetarnos la vida, de respetarnos los derechos de cada ser humano, que se respete la equidad e igualdad de género, que respetemos las creencias religiosas. Mi país, Honduras, es un pueblo tolerante y de paz, donde nuestras leyes se fundamentan en el principio del respeto a los demás, y donde le solicitamos a quienes actualmente gobiernan mi país que respeten los derechos de los demás, que respeten la libre opinión, y que las próximas elecciones internas de los partidos políticos a realizarse en marzo y elecciones generales en noviembre del 2025 ocurran con toda la transparencia y democracia posible. Actualmente es difícil y duro lo que viven los países que están en conflictos. Estos conflictos han llegado al grado de afectar la economía mundial, y mi país, Honduras, se ve afectado económicamente debido a los incrementos en los precios del petróleo y también muchos productos, tanto terminados como materias primas que se importan de estos países que están en conflicto. Condenamos estas situaciones y llamamos a todas las partes que están en conflicto a que sean tolerantes y que busquen la paz en sus pueblos a través del diálogo. Hoy yo quiero animarlos a cada uno de ustedes que juntos sigamos promoviendo la paz y la esperanza en el mundo. Gracias.
Thank you, Excellency, for your remark. And now I invite Her Excellency Ms. Maria del Carmen Alva Prieto, Member of Congress, Peru.
Buenas tardes, distinguida mesa. Soy María Carmen Alba, represento al Parlamento peruano y muy agradecida por la invitación y estar aquí presente con todos ustedes. El surgimiento de los estados está íntimamente ligado a la necesidad de garantizar el bienestar de los ciudadanos y evitar los conflictos. El contrato social plasmado en la idea de la Constitución política produce la igualdad de los ciudadanos ante la ley y hace que la convivencia social esté regulada por normas que deben ser respetadas por todos. Sin embargo, las sociedades no son estáticas. Es el dinamismo de la historia el que produce nuevos retos que tenemos que enfrentar. El siglo XX ha tenido 2 guerras mundiales. También ha producido diversos conflictos vinculados a las luchas de las potencias por la hegemonía. Pero también hubo conflictos internos dentro de los países, como en el caso de América Latina, donde hemos enfrentado procesos de subversión y terrorismo, que han causado grandes pérdidas económicas y representaron un retraso en las posibilidades de crecimiento económico y desarrollo. El terrorismo en América Latina ha sido derrotado casi totalmente, más allá de los rezagos que aún quedan y que tienen que ser totalmente derrotados con los instrumentos democráticos y con las fuerzas del orden. Quiero incidir desde nuestra experiencia en el Perú en algunos temas que consideramos necesarios en la reflexión actual de los procesos políticos. Hay una corriente radical que sigue intentando sostenerse en el poder, difundiendo ideas violentas y de enfrentamientos que traspasan las fronteras de los países. Para hablar particularmente del Perú, quienes asumieron el gobierno en el año 2021, lo hicieron a partir de un discurso radical que promovía la desinstitucionalización del país y nos puso ante el riesgo de un golpe de Estado con el intento de disolución del Congreso que se produjo el 7 de diciembre del año 2022. Los parlamentarios nos organizamos desde el año 2021 y durante mi presidencia en el Congreso de la República del Perú en un bloque democrático que pudo frenar estas pretensiones. Hoy, el presidente que intentó dar ese golpe de Estado está preso como producto de esa pretensión que fue impedida por los sectores institucionalistas y democráticos. La reflexión, por tanto, es la necesidad del fortalecimiento institucional y la defensa del Estado y sistema democrático. El concepto de paz está hoy íntimamente ligado a la ley, a la libertad y a la fortaleza de la institucionalidad y el Estado de Derecho. Solo defendiendo las instituciones y el sistema democrático podemos aspirar a la paz, que es un requisito fundamental para el desarrollo social y económico. El concepto de paz ya no se limita a la ausencia de conflictos y tiene que ser abordado tomando en consideración las diversas variables en las que tenemos que incidir en este tiempo. Inclusión, diálogo y también, por supuesto, lucha contra la corrupción. Estoy segura que esta sesión plenaria del Parlamento Internacional para la Tolerancia y la Paz nos permitirá abordar a conclusiones valiosas para el desarrollo y la paz en nuestros países. Sin paz no hay desarrollo y sin desarrollo no hay paz. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Her Excellency. Now, I would like to invite His Excellency Pascal Alain Leyenda, member of the National Assembly and Vice President of the Parliamentary Group Congo. No, thank you, brother. He's not here? No? Okay. So now I invite Excellency Glenn Badenfield, member of Parliament Malta.
Dear friends, good afternoon. We are debating a very important matter here in a world that is increasingly interconnected and where the architecture of peace, peace building, reconciliation and tolerance must be rooted in collaboration. The complexities of global challenges, from violent conflicts to deep-seated divisions, demand a unified, holistic approach. It is not enough for governments or civil society alone to address these issues. We need a synergy between governments, parliaments, and civil society to create a lasting peace. Governments, as the custodians of statecraft, play an essential role in setting the tones for peace. Their diplomatic efforts, international partnerships, and policies are crucial in building the frameworks that underpin global peace and stability. But for peace to endure, policies must reflect the voices of those they serve. This is where parliaments come into play. Elected by the people, parliaments are uniquely positioned to ensure that peace-building efforts are not just top-down, but are also grounded in the aspirations of citizens. Through lawmaking, dialogue, and accountability, parliaments can create environments where peace can thrive. However, no architecture of peace can be complete without the active participation of civil society. We need to reach out to more governments, we need to reach out to more parliaments, and to more people through civil society organizations. because civil society organizations are often the first responders in times of conflict. They are the ones who can rebuild relationships, who can foster reconciliation and promote tolerance. Civil society holds governments and institutions accountable while providing the expertise and moral clarity needed to guide long-term peace-building efforts. The synergy between these three pillars, government, parliaments, and civil society, creates a framework that is not only inclusive, but also can be sustainable. We must work together to dismantle divisions, embrace diversity, and build tolerance. Promulgating laws and initiatives for peace is not just a responsibility, but it ought to be a shared mission. Together we can build a world where the peace is not just a hope, but a reality. So, I'm a dreamer, but sometimes dreams do become real, don't they? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency, for your remark. And now I would like to invite His Excellency Carlos Alberto Nuez Salinas, member of the Chamber of Deputies and alternate president of Palatino, Paraguay.
Estimado presidente del Parlamento Internacional para la Tolerancia y la Paz, apreciados parlamentarios y autoridades presentes, estamos en un momento trascendental en nuestra historia, donde el diálogo y la búsqueda de instrumentos para alcanzar la paz global es una tarea imperiosa. Y en ese sentido es un gran honor estar hoy aquí con ustedes representando mi calidad de diputado nacional del Paraguay y como presidente alterno del Parlamento Latinoamericano y Caribeño, celebrando este espacio de cooperación y colaboración global. En una era globalizada, con crecientes desafíos científicos, políticos, hay ciertas amenazas como las desigualdades, la pobreza, la desprotección, el hambre y el cambio climático, que ponen en peligro la paz y la seguridad. Este encuentro nos invita a reflexionar sobre las diferencias entre los países, comunidades y grupos sociales, que potencian los conflictos recurrentes y las guerras civiles y socavan los derechos humanos de nuestros pueblos. Las guerras y conflictos que azotan diversas partes del mundo, provocando sufrimiento humano indescriptible. No pueden ser ignorados solo porque geográficamente ocurren en otro lugar. No debemos permitirnos que los enfrentamientos alcancen los niveles bélicos, amenazando el futuro, inclusive poniendo en riesgo muchas vidas humanas. Estamos invitados a trascender la reflexión. Debemos articular mecanismos para alcanzar un objetivo común y supremo. Debemos utilizar todos los recursos que tenemos a mano, ya sean financieros, intelectuales, avances tecnológicos, conocimientos empíricos, marcos normativos, para alcanzar la tan anhelada justicia social, requisito ineludible para alcanzar la paz. Como actores políticos, nuestra labor no se limita a debatir posiciones ideológicas o filosóficas, sino que debemos actuar con valentía y determinación. Debemos ser agentes de cambio, impulsando leyes que protejan nuestro entorno, promuevan la sostenibilidad y desarrollen economías resilientes frente a un clima cambiante. La transición hacia energías limpias y la inversión en tecnología sostenible no solo es una necesidad, sino una oportunidad para crear empleos y generar bienestar en nuestras comunidades. Estimados participantes de la sesión plenaria del Parlamento Internacional para la Tolerancia y la Paz, articular mecanismos significa promover el diálogo, el entendimiento mutuo y la cooperación. Significa apostar al multilateralismo, apostar a una práctica basada en el respeto de un sistema compartido de normas y reglas. Hoy más que nunca necesitamos unir fuerzas. La crisis que enfrentamos no conoce fronteras, requiere de un esfuerzo conjunto basado en la solidaridad y el respeto mutuo. Los desafíos a los que nos enfrentamos, la pobreza, el hambre y las desigualdades, el cambio climático, los conflictos bélicos y la paz mundial son multidimensionales y requieren respuestas integrales y coordinadas. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Excellency, for your insightful remark. Now, I would like to invite Her Excellency Muhammad Hussain Fadullah, Vice Chair of the Committee for Inter-Parliamentary Cooperation, Indonesia.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon us all. Excellencies, honorable delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is a profound honor to be here and address this distinguished gathering of the International Parliament for Tolerance and Peace. Our presence today on behalf of the Indonesian House of Representatives might be one of a few engagement with the IPTP, but rest assured, we will remain active and committed to this noble endeavor to bring about peace and tolerance at the global level. In a world fraught with challenges, our collective commitment to these ideals is timely and essential. Indonesia is no exception. Indonesia's active roles in conflict resolution, peacekeeping, and peace building are part of national foreign policy's agenda, as mandated by our Constitution, to participate in the establishment of a world order based on freedom, perpetual peace, and social justice. Honorable fellow parliamentarians, distinguished guests, our meeting today is timely as we see that the UN plans to conduct its review on peace-building architecture in 2025. Indonesia has laid some groundwork for peace-building efforts, emphasizing how national ownership and good governance are critical factors for peace building and how the UN should strengthen the partnership and provide the required expertise and resources. Those perspectives remind me of the profound responsibility we bear as legislators in shaping a more just and peaceful world. As the representative of the people, Parliament holds the legal responsibility for the implementation of peace and any decision impacting peace. It also has a say in a peace agreement. Parliament plays a critical role in institutional reform, facilitates and supports the establishment of truth commissions, assemble people with different backgrounds and views as inclusively as possible, and facilitate dialogues. Yet, it is no stranger to us that at the global level, discussion about Parliament's involvement in the peace-building arena are often sidelined. We therefore call upon the international community and nation leaders to consider the global parliamentary perspectives on the future of peace-building architecture. We urge governments to make use of parliaments as the institution of parley and to parlor in bridging dialogue with civil society and managing differences between people with conflicting views and ideologies. We continuously request the executive to include and engage Parliament in national peace and conflict management capacity as a way forward in promoting sustainable peace efforts. Honorable delegates, distinguished guests, these calls that I have expressed are no strangers to us. At the international level, we have been an active player in facilitating peace dialogue through our membership in the IPU Committee on Middle East Questions. We initiated a resolution adopted at the 144th IPU Assembly in Bali, Indonesia in 2002 to establish the task force on the peaceful resolution of the war in Ukraine shortly after the war erupted. At home, some relevant conflict legislation, such as the law on Aceh government to implement the peace agreement between Indonesia and the former Aceh independence movement, the law on social conflict management, the law on human rights, and the law on international relations were adopted as part of parliamentary commitments in peace building, reconciliation, and tolerance. The work towards lasting peace requires a synergy of numerous stakeholders, both at international and domestic levels. In addition, such synergy is required to address the root causes of conflicts that are multidimensional in nature. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Excellency, for your insightful remark. Now, I would like to invite Excellency Adalberto Costa Jr., Member of Parliament, Angola. He's not here, right? Okay, okay. So he's not here, so I invite Excellency Kanat Tum, Ambassador Extraordinary of Plenary of Kazakhstan to Cambodia. Please, you have the floor, Excellency.
Honorable Chair, distinguished delegates, these days are indeed historic days for us and our children because we are on the eve of adopting Universal Peace Charter. Very soon, hence, even the first sentence of UN Charter formulates as a major goal saving our succeeding generations from the scourge of war. Please accept our appreciation for warm welcome, excellent arrangements, as well as our most sincere wishes of success for Cambodian presidency of IPTP and leadership of GCTP. UN categorizing dealing with peace into peace building, sustaining peace, peacekeeping, and peacemaking. But wise Cambodian brand is a quest for peace, which reflects all 4 UN concepts in just 2 words. Cambodia indeed proved again these days that it could be a bright example not only of regional, but of global leadership as well. Vice leader, President of Senate, Samdech Hun Sen said this morning that nothing is possible without peace. And great leader, Prime Minister Samdech Hun Manet continued that sustainable development and human rights, second and third UN pillars respectively, are impossible without peace and security, the first United Nations pillar. It is deeply symbolic that here in Cambodia we hear many voices to put a renewed focus on prevention. It is not coincidentally. And Cambodian leadership prioritizing this as a nation with an impeccable record of promoting the values of the United Nations. While Samdech Hun Sen became a world icon, trusted leader, and a symbol of the global ideals, which once again proved by awarding President of Senate with a prestigious international gold medal this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, may I remind that the first ever United Nations Office on Prevention, UNRCCA, was established in my region, Central Asia, 17 years ago. Now it is a time for the rest of the organization to follow suit. My country, Kazakhstan, also championed many initiatives on peace and tolerance, such as Global Congress of the Leaders of World and Traditional Religions, Conference on Interaction and Confidence Building Measures in Asia, and many other initiatives. Clearly, quest for peace needs a complex approach that, in fact, requires a paradigm shift. We should adopt audacious vision and take bold steps. And bright example is Universal Peace Charter to be adopted tomorrow. Global economic uncertainty, political disagreements, and narrowly formulated national priorities might prevent us from fostering dialogue and trust in international relations. Still, the world's governments, parliamentarians, and civil society have a duty to ensure a safe and prosperous future for all and to build a world free of the virus of war and conflicts. Universal Peace Charter is a far-reaching document combining a realistic take on the world with an ambitious vision based on unity rather than divisions and on cooperation rather than on rivalry. It will have a catalyzing effect on global partnerships for a secure, just, and prosperous world. Without genuine dialogue, quest for peace is unattainable. At the global level, it requires setting a goal of building by 2045 the United Nations centenary, a world free of virus of war and conflicts. We call, if possible, to put a deadline in the Phnom Penh Declaration or any other subsequent document. As wise people say, goal is a dream with deadline. Otherwise, our joint quest for a global peace will remain a dream without putting concrete deadline. Such a very practical decision will send a message to the political leaders and the nations they represent that we are strong enough to destroy invisible walls and build bridges for the common good. The Universal Peace Charter, recalling Bandung Declaration and the Treaty on Amity and Cooperation in Southeast Asia, thereby emphasizes the need to do much more at the regional level as well. We will endeavor to develop a regional model of peace and cooperation by establishing soon an organization on interaction and confidence building measures in Asia. We will take special care to address the root causes of the ongoing conflicts in our part of the world and generically to advance global architecture of peace, reconciliation, and tolerance. Rivalries, lack of trust and unity of purpose, injustice, as well as stark economic and social inequalities and underdevelopment prevent the global community from achieving progress, especially in the Middle East and Ukraine. SDGs indeed should be one of the key tools as well. Yet Kazakhstan emphasizes the role of the security development nexus in the quest for peace, as well as protecting and building a safer and prosperous future. A systemic approach should be further developed to identify and prevent emerging crises, take into account new factors such as cybercrime and the development of weapons in outer space, and pay foremost attention to the development and human dimension. We strongly believe that IPTP, through the synergy of governments, parliamentarians, and civil society, should have a direct oversight role in the peace continuum, including through greater cooperation and dialogue. Regular joint consultations, both formal and informal, will create important opportunities for advancing global architecture of peace, peace building, reconciliation, cooperation, prevention, conflict resolution, peacekeeping, peace building, tolerance, and long-term development. I conclude by voicing my support once more for the vision of Cambodian presidency of IPTP and leadership of GCTP. I have no doubt that Cambodia and GCTP, as honest brokers, bridge builders, and messengers of peace, will continue to play a crucial role in these important areas at the next stages in the years to come. And they will do it by bringing to the attention of the world community any matter that, in their opinion, may threaten the maintenance of international peace and security. I thank you very much.
I thank you for your valuable contribution to our meeting. Before I call, be calling to the other speaker, I would like to remind distinguished guests that due to the time constraint, we would appreciate it if you could stick to the time limit, 3 minutes, please. Now I would like to invite His Excellency, Her Excellency Colonel Norullayeва, Member of the Parliament of Azerbaijan.
Dear colleagues, distinguished delegates, first of all, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency Mr. Aljarvan, President of the Global Council for Tolerance and Peace, for his kind invitation to this significant gathering. It's a privilege to address you, the esteemed assembly, on this critical theme. Before delving into the topic, I would like to highlight the official visit of His Excellency Mr. Aljarvan to Azerbaijan in mid-November. This visit marked a significant milestone with the establishment of direct cooperation between the Azerbaijani Parliament and the IPTP. A MOU was signed, formalizing the partnership for the first time. I am confident that this collaboration will yield fruitful results and contribute positively to both parties. I extend my gratitude to His Excellency Mr. Aljarvan for his invaluable support throughout this process. Now to the important topic which holds particular resonance in a world where geopolitical tensions and historical grievances continue to challenge the sustainability of peace. Peace is not merely the cessation of hostilities. It is a dynamic and multidimensional process that requires the active participation of all stakeholders. Governments are instrumental in establishing legal and institutional frameworks that prioritize peace. Parliaments ensure the alignment of these frameworks with principles of accountability and inclusivity, while civil society fosters a culture of tolerance and mutual understanding at the grassroots level. The integration of these elements creates a synergy that is indispensable for achieving sustainable peace. The case of Azerbaijan provides an illustrative example of the complexities and opportunities special in peace building. For 3 decades, Azerbaijan endured the occupation of its internationally recognized territories, resulting in significant human, cultural, and economic losses. However, the liberation of these territories in 2020 marked a turning point, offering an unprecedented opportunity to address long-standing grievances and build a future founded on reconciliation and development. In the aftermath of this conflict, Azerbaijan has embarked on a comprehensive peace-building process. This includes the reconstruction of liberated territories, the facilitation of the safe and dignified return of the displaced persons, and the establishment of socio-economic infrastructure aimed at fostering stability. Concurrently, Azerbaijan is committed to advancing dialogue and reconciliation with Armenia, emphasizing adherence to international law and principles of sovereignty as essential components of sustainable peace. Efforts are actively underway to finalize a peace treaty with Armenia. This treaty holds critical significance for the entire Caucasus region, as it represents a key step toward ensuring long-term peace and entire Caucasus region, toward ensuring long-term peace and stability in Caucasus region. The successful conclusion of this treaty will pave the way for progress and development, enhancing the well-being and prosperity of all peoples in the region. Finally, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the government of Cambodia for hosting this event at the highest level of organization and excellence. Your hospitality and dedication have created an inspiring platform for meaningful collaboration. I also wish peace, prosperity, and continued success to the people of Cambodia, whose rich culture and warmth have left a lasting impression on us all. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Her Excellency, for your kind words to the Cambodian government and people of Cambodia, and also for your valuable contribution to our meeting. Now I would like to invite His Excellency Mr. Ranjit Madhuma Bandara, Member of Parliament, Sri Lanka. Please, Excellency.
Honorable Chairman, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege to speak to you today about the important and urgent need for peace, reconciliation, and tolerance, an effort that goes beyond the country's beliefs and generation. In a world where division and conflict are all too common, the call to build global system for peace has never been more critical. Creating lasting peace requires teamwork and cooperation between government, parliaments, and civil society. Governments have a power to set priorities at the national and international levels. Parliaments create laws and support fair development, and civil society acts as a guiding force, raising the voice of those often overlooked. This group must work together through the open discussion and action to address the root causes of conflict, like inequality, exclusion, and mistrust. Programs that teach tolerance, encourage in faith, and understanding and promote cultural exchange can help break down the barriers of prejudice. Justice system and the focus on healing the reconciliation instead of punishment can repair divided communities. Working together globally, commonly known the multilateralism and essential for our shared humanity. International organizations and alliances give nations to way to solve disputes and the find common solutions. However, for this collaboration to work, it must include the represent everyone, especially in vulnerable and marginalized. Partnership and cooperation are vital. Technology and better global connection can help us overcome divide and include more people than ever before. By working together, governments, private business, and community groups, we can build network, privatize peaceful coexistence, and ensure no one is left behind our collective efforts of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I request that peace is not just lofty idea, it is something we truly need. Tolerance doesn't just mean accepting differences, it means celebrating them. Reconciliation is more than healing past wounds, it's creating a future where those wounds don't happen again. Among the world peace builders, work of late Reverend Sangyan Moon and Dr. Hakjan Han Moon, founders of the Universal Peace Federation, stands out the both visionary and lasting. They dedicated their lives to promoting the global harmony, bridging political and cultural religious divides. Their belief that humanity is one global family and inspired UPS mission is built world based on peace and cooperation, shared responsibility. Anyhow, I have thanked to Cambodian government and Cambodian people to help this, facilitate this great event. Anyhow, let us commit advance in this request, not as an isolated leader, but as an united global community. Let us strive and create the world where peace is not merely the absence of conflict. Okay, thank you very much.
I thank Your Excellency for your insightful remark. Now, I would like to invite His Excellency Mr. Elmi Mahabe West, Member of the Parliament, Djibouti.
Excellences, Messieurs et Madame, permettez-moi de vous adresser mes chaleureux remerciements pour l'accueil réservé depuis notre arrivée à Cambodge. Je salue cet accueil chaleureux, la générosité et l'hospitalité au peuple de ce beau pays. Notre pays participe pour la première fois cette assemblée de IPTP et nous avons signé le mémorandum d'adhésion l'année dernière. Je n'ai pas un discours en tant que tel, mais je voulais dire que mon pays adhère à la vision fondée sur l'espoir que l'IPTP articule et que nous, Parlement de Djibouti, est convaincu. Djibouti, petit pays, situé de la Corne de l'Afrique, dans une région instable, partage depuis son indépendance en 1977 aux pays voisins une coopération de bon voisinage. nous avons à Djibouti plus de 200 000 réfugiés sur le sol de Djibouti, fuyant la guerre et l'instabilité politique dans leurs pays respectifs. Les gens ont trouvé chez nous la paix, la stabilité et le bonheur. Il faut noter qu'également Djibouti participe et contribue des forces des Nations Unies pour le maintien de la paix en Somalie et également en Centrafrique. Djibouti, nous avons su conserver une stabilité politique depuis son indépendance. Des élections libres et transparentes ont lieu tous les 2 ans. Les élections présidentielles, les élections parlementaires et les élections régionales et communales. La paix est pour mon pays une adhésion profonde de l'être humain au principe de liberté, de justice, de solidarité entre les êtres humains. Je suis convaincu que cette rencontre, au cours de cette conférence, répondra à l'aspiration de nos peuples qui sont la tolérance et la paix entre les citoyens. Il nous est donné de mesurer le progrès réalisé par mon pays depuis son indépendance. Il faut signaler qu'en mars 2023, le président de la République a inauguré un institut régional dédié pour la tolérance, la culture et la paix. La mission principale de cet établissement est d'œuvrer à raffermir l'aptitude de notre société à souscrire une pratique de tolérance et de paix dans la société djiboutienne. Vous savez que l'intolérance ne produit que l'hypocrite ou des rebelles. La tolérance sort un signe de valeurs humaines fondamentales telles que le respect et l'égalité. La tolérance est une vertu qui rend la paix possible et constitue à substituer une culture de la paix à la culture de la guerre. Merci de votre attention.
Excellence, je vous remercie infiniment pour le discours. Et bon. So far, I would like to invite His Excellency Mr. Faisalo Barozoda, Chairman of the Commission on the Parliamentary Ethics of the House of Representatives of Tajikistan.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, I would like to express my gratitude for the leadership of Kingdom of Cambodia and its parliament, and to His Excellency Chairman of GCTP, Ahmad ibn Muhammad ibn Rashid Al Jarwan, for high-level organizing of this international conference. I would like to inform you about the case of Tajik peace experiments. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tajik peace experiments stands as a rare and exemplary model of conflict resolution and socio-political coexistence in the post-Soviet era. In the early 1990s, Tajikistan witnessed the rise of 2 major political forces. First, secular intellectual and political groups, including state elites. Second, Islamic clergy and reformers, represented by the Islamic Renaissance Party and allied movements. Amidst the chaos, the emergence of Imam Ali Rahman as a unifying figure was pivotal. elected chairman of the Supreme Council in 1992, Rahman embodied critical leadership qualities that laid the foundation for peace. His initiative included the adoption of the 1994 Constitution and the establishment of the People Democratic Party of Tajikistan. These steps created a legal and ideological framework for peace, balancing state interest against extremist and conservative forces. The Tajik peace process unfolded in three distinct stages. First, 1992-1997 negotiations and conflict resolutions. Stage 2, 1997 and 2000s, national reconciliation. Stage 3, 2001 and present, sustainable development. The success of the Tajik peace process lies in its balanced approach, which rejected both extremism and authoritarianism, instead prioritizing dialogue, compromise, and inclusivity. The general agreement on the establishment of peace and national harmony signed between two sides in 1997 remains a rare example of warring faction achieving a negotiated settlement in deeply divided society. Tajikistan's experience offers a valuable framework for resolving intra-status conflict. By fostering dialogue, improving creative leadership, and integrating oppositing function into the political process, Tajikistan avoided prolonged conflict and preserved its sovereignty. Its people's resilience and commitment to unity serve as a powerful reminder of the potential for reconciliation in even the most challenging circumstances. Today, Tajikistan stands as a symbol of peace, stability, and progress in a region historically plagued by unrest. The country's achievements, built of the sacrificing of its people during the civil war, underscore the importance of collective responsibility in combating extremism and securing a stable future. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Excellency, for your insightful remark. Now, I would like to invite His Excellency Danesh Kumar, Member of the Senate, Pakistan.
Excellencies, respected participants, ladies and gentlemen. As a parliamentarian from Pakistan, I am honored to speak at this important dialogue. In a world divided by conflict and inequality, our collective efforts to promote peace and harmony hold great importance. Government, parliament, and civil society each have unique role in holding peaceful societies. Only through working together can we effectively address common challenges. In Pakistan, our journey towards peace and reconciliation is ongoing. Despite huge human and economic losses a result of terrorism, Pakistan remains committed to unity and understanding. We shall continue our efforts to combat terrorism and restore social harmony. In advancing tolerance, government must work with parliament to ensure inclusive approach. Civil society also play a key role by giving a voice to all social groups and holding institutions accountable. Education and dialogues are vital for building understanding. At the international level, cooperation is necessary to address issues like climate change, displacement, and extremism. Pakistan believes in the power of international cooperation. Reconciliation and tolerance are vital for societies. Peace is impossible without justice and support for victims. This session provides a great opportunity to reflect on our shared goals and responsibilities. Together we can ensure a peaceful future for our present and future generation. His Excellency Mr. Och Borit, before I complete, I would like to thank people of Cambodia and government of Cambodia, parliamentarian of Cambodia for warm welcome and incredible hospitality. I really appreciate. And I want Cambodia Yong Weng. Cambodia Yong Weng, Chum Reep Swa. Thanks.
Thank you, Excellency, for your kind word to the Cambodian government of people, people and government in Cambodia. There are no more speakers in my list. Now we come to an end of our session after a long but interesting and fruitful discussion. May I now deliver a closing remark as follows. Excellencies, Excellency Co-Chair, Samdach Your Highness, Excellency distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend our sincere appreciation to all present and speakers of the session 1 on the topic of advancing the global architecture of peace, peace building, reconciliation, and tolerance. Synergy of government, parliament, and civil society, our highest appreciation also go to you all, Highness, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, for your active participation. We have reaffirmed our commitment to continuing strengthening the peace, reconciliation, and tolerance in the international relation and our society, and devotion to a mutual beneficial collaboration in all relevant areas for the benefit of a peaceful, stable, inclusive, and prosperous world. As Cambodia is now hosting the World Summit for landmine-free world in Siem Reap, historical city of Cambodia, I wish to join you in wishing for a violence and armed conflict-free world for us and the generation to come. Thank you for your valuable time and active participation. With that, I would like to call for the closing of the plenary session 1. I wish you, dear colleagues and friends, good health and greater success in your noble endeavor. On behalf of the co-chair, my dear colleague and friends, we declare the close of the session 1. Thank you very much.
Honorable Chair, I humbly request for you to check the list that we still have one remaining speakers from Cuba, and she's still here. I apologize that I could not inject that earlier. Yes.
Okay. Anyway, very sorry about this because I don't know, it is technical, problem, I think. So, Excellency, I would like to invite our Cuban delegation. Please, you have the floor, Excellency. Once again, very sorry. No, Very sorry, Excellency, for this inconvenience.
Muy buenas tardes. Disculpe, es que parece que en el otro listado no estaba, pero aparece. Muchísimas gracias, de verdad. Ya yo dije nada. Nos eliminaron. No, no es eso. Yo estoy segura que no. Bueno, excelentísima presidenta de la Asamblea Nacional del Reino de Camboya, excelentísimos presidentes del Consejo Mundial y del Parlamento Internacional para la Tolerancia y la Paz. Ellos fueron los que nos ofrecieron la carta de invitación. Excelentísimos jefes de delegaciones, distinguidos delegados e invitados. Tengo el honor de dirigirme a ustedes en mi condición de diputada de la Asamblea Nacional del Poder Popular de la República de Cuba, y realmente es un honor, y desearía comenzar expresando un cálido saludo y el agradecimiento por la invitación a este Congreso. Reafirmado desde nuestra Constitución, Cuba es un Estado socialista de derecho y justicia social, democrático, independiente y soberano, organizado con todos y para el bien de todos, como república unitaria e indivisible, fundada en el trabajo, la dignidad, el humanismo y la ética de sus ciudadanos para el disfrute de la libertad, la equidad, la igualdad, la solidaridad, el bienestar y la prosperidad individual y colectiva. Aprovecho la ocasión para patentizar una vez más la firme voluntad de Cuba de continuar ampliando y diversificando sus relaciones sobre la base del diálogo, del respeto a la soberanía y a la paz entre todos los países. En nombre del pueblo cubano, un profundo agradecimiento por el permanente e invariable apoyo a la lucha de nuestro país y del mundo por el cese del bloqueo económico, comercial y financiero impuesto por los Estados Unidos de América, y por exigir la exclusión de Cuba de la ilegítima lista de países que supuestamente patrocinan el terrorismo. Bajo el peso de este poderoso obstáculo a nuestro desarrollo como nación, nos hemos enfrentado en un muy breve lapso de tiempo a 2 fuertes huracanes y 2 sismos intensos que, sin embargo, no han podido destruir el país. Trabajar en la recuperación nacional es esencial, no solo para abordar las necesidades inmediatas, sino también para mantener la paz, el orden, y lo hacemos firmes, unidos, con la dignidad y el profundo amor a la vida de un pueblo entero. Con nuestra voz nos unimos al objetivo de promover el valor de la tolerancia, la cultura de paz y al mismo tiempo luchar contra la discriminación y el extremismo. Cada Estado debe exponer sus experiencias y lecciones aprendidas del diálogo y las negociaciones como ejemplos positivos de políticas de beneficios y resultados de paz. El futuro al que aspiramos necesita ser evaluado con urgencia y cambiar las señales de este presente, cada vez más desigual y excluyente. El mundo requiere de proveer a los más vulnerables los medios financieros, tecnológicos y científicos necesarios para abordar el reto que hoy representa para nuestras naciones enfrentar el cambio climático y a la vez emprender el camino hacia el desarrollo. Estamos convencidos de que la cooperación, la solidaridad y la unidad en la diversidad son las únicas vías posibles para enfrentar y vencer los complejos desafíos que atraviesa hoy la humanidad. En la búsqueda de la paz, la reconciliación y la tolerancia, cuenten con Cuba. Un mundo mejor es posible. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, estimada Excelencia. Again, allow me to declare to end, for our session. Many thanks again to all of you, and have a good stay in Cambodia. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Excellency Vice President of the Senate of the Kingdom of Cambodia, and Excellency Fifth Vice President of the Transitional National Council of Chart, for your excellent leadership as co-chairs. And I also extend my gratitude to all honorable speakers and experts for your fruitful and insightful contributions. Honorable speakers, heads, and members of delegates, distinguished guests, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, as we draw to a close for today's first plenary session of the IPTP, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to our honorable Somdaks, your Royal Highnesses, honorable speakers, heads, and members of delegates, distinguished guests, and all esteemed participants for your valuable presence and engaging discussion. Before we depart, I would like to invite all Excellency, honorable speakers, heads, and members of delegate, distinguished guests, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, to join us for the dinner reception at Lotus Restaurant. We look forward for continuing our discussion in the second plenary session tomorrow, starting at 8:30 a.m. in the same ballroom, this ballroom 3, and followed by the closing ceremony. For any further information, our liaison officer will be at your service. Please have a good rest and enjoy the evening. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you.